We have such a beautiful name, like, Brampton, a flower city. But it's a dead city right now. People want to leave.
So property tax
Property
and
tax
parking.
and parking.
Okay.
And then comes the speeding and crime.
You mean to say that they have not worked effectively, they have not done justice to their residents?
Tell me one social media or any place if you can find her last agenda. This city increased 1600% mining agrarian. Are very dirty, are bad, they are broken. They have to wait for months. They got respond in June, which a lot of people have talked to me. It has been a fake dream sold to Brampton people, which hasn't come out for so long. The best thing about Vaughan, they are bringing a lot of businesses. A lot of industries are there because there's nothing in Brampton. They are investing in their city, in their downtown.
They want to move out.
They are moving out. They said, we're going to rent the house. We cannot live in Brampton anymore. To be people person. To work for the people who have put me in the city hall. They are losing the ground. They're losing the votes. Just for vote bank, they're doing these things. Listen to people, not just be at the photo op. Best thing about him, he's everywhere. He is going to 70, 80 events a day. My current councillor we have from our area, she didn't just win the election on her own. She didn't work for it.
How is she won?
Social media campaign. Every place they were together.
How you see the Nivas living controversy? What is there in that?
There's definitely a... They should have approved the audit, not a single. And if you're looking for change in our city, so please vote.
The next municipal election will take place on Monday, October 26th, 2026.
Municipal elections are here in Ontario and 26th October is the election voting day. We have a candidate from Ward 2 and 6. Let's talk to him. Let's talk the issues, what kind of issues they are facing when they do a door knocking. Raghav, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Mr. Nathan. It's really a pleasure to be on your show today.
Who Raghav Dheer is?
Raghav Dheer is a common man, is a resident of Brampton, who talks Brampton first and nothing else, who wants Brampton to flourish. We have such a beautiful name, like, Brampton, a flower city, but it's a dead city right now. People want to leave. Trab data is saying 60% doesn't want to live in Brampton. So Raghav Dheer is a resident and a common man of Brampton who wants to see change in the city hall.
And you have put your papers from Ward 2 and 6
Yes.
as a city councillor. Do you live in that ward?
I live in the Ward 2 and 6. I was always lived in Ward 6. I live right on Mississauga and William.
Okay. Are you election ready now?
Very, very election ready.
Okay. What is your background? Like why you thought that you are a right candidate for this elections? What is your background then?
My background is in IT. So I came as an international student in Canada back in 2010. So then I was working into IT. I was working into pharmacy also. I worked into some sales. And then later I came into real estate. Yes.
You started the door knocking?
Full-fledged.
What kind of issues you are hearing from the residents that these are the main top concerns which you heard so far?
Number one issue I'm hearing right now is property tax and parking.
Okay.
City is building tiny homes, 0 lot line homes, and with one parking. You come out of your house and there within a feet there's a sidewalk. They cannot extend the parking. Everyone has 2 cars. Garage mostly people use for storage and other things. Or even with the tiny homes, they don't even have storage anymore. So that's the number one issue I'm hearing.
So property tax and
parking.
Okay.
And then comes the speeding and crime. So now it's not just the car speeding. Now they have dirt bike also. So kids are on the dirt bike, loud noise, and flying on the streets. Near parks where the kids are walking and whatnot. So there's no speed breakers. There's no one's talking about it.
So you said property tax, but city, when they advertised, they said there is a 0% increase by the city in the fiscal year 2026. how you can say that property tax is high. City said our part is 0%. There is a 1% levy for the Peel Memorial Hospital, hospital in this Peel region. So what are the concerns, like, because there are taxes from the region of Peel also?
So basically, I understand assessment of the house might have went up, but on the other hand, my property tax was 10,000, I think 600 something last year. This year I paid close to $12,000. Even if they're saying 1%, I doubt that's more than 10%. It's not 1%.
The sitting councillor, who is incumbent, Navjeet Kaur Brar, she already won the seat last time and she is serving. So you mean to say that they have not worked effectively, they have not done justice to their residents? That what you want to say?
100% I can say that. You tell me one social media or any place if you can find her last agenda.
Agenda?
Whatever agenda she fought for last time, you cannot find online anymore. Why did you delete it? If you think, okay, you put in your agenda traffic calming or like we're gonna put speed breakers, where's your agenda? I just found one video which I have saved already, which talks about her agenda on one of the media channels from Toronto. But no other place you can find it. Why did you delete it?
She deleted?
Definitely, like, you know, it's a time of social media. So you post everything online. What are you fighting for? To reach more people.
You mean to say the last election when they promised that these were our agenda, so now they have deleted that?
Find it online.
Okay.
I can't find it. If I can find it, I come from IT background. I can assure you any common person cannot find it too.
So you might be seeing the latest agendas that
Only
this way we
latest,
will do.
yes.
If we get elected, we will do this.
Yes, 100%.
So what they have not done?
What they have not done, they haven't worked for people. The parks, we call for any issues at the park, takes them 3 weeks to even cut the grass. When people are calling for stop signs, they are saying, okay, we only are gonna give two-way stop sign, not four-way. But people are flying on the roads. Like, you see, there's a lot of people living in a single house, single dwelling. You can stop that. You're bringing on one side, you bring RL. You don't want illegal people living in basement, like, you know, multiple people, understandable. But the thing is, it should have been done in a proper way. And secondly, the minor variance. Which city increased minor variance by 1,600%? Which city increased 1,600% minor variance? So from $750 went to $12,000. So that's basically, city doesn't want people to be happy. They don't want to be inviting to new people to move to Brampton. And property taxes are high. If you are promising, the bus stops are very dirty. Then, like, you know, the streets are bad, they are broken. Parks, they are, like, we have a table here. So if people want more tables, they have to wait for months, like, you know, maybe a year. Someone opened a ticket with the city for snow removal.
Okay.
They got respond in June. So when I'm in this right now, I've been hearing more issues. What matters to people more? So, like, you know, schools is another big issue, which a lot of people have talked to me. The size of classroom has gone up. So I understand they are saying this is a provincial matter, but at the end of the day, city is the one who's supposed to give the land permits to build. They have to work with the provincial and a federal government to bring something to their city.
In the past, we heard that in the schools, because you mentioned the schools, in the schools there is a drug issue also in the washrooms. The kids, they complained about this, that the drugs happens in the washrooms of the school. Did you heard these kind of a concerns?
I have heard this. I have met some young kids who have told me they are part of my volunteer team. But the thing is, that is one major issue. Even like the second issue is they don't even have AC in the rooms. They are studying in like a hot weather. And like, you know, how can you focus on your study when you're more focused into getting your sweat out?
But schools are the provincial issue again.
It's a provincial issue, definitely. But again, every government have to work together to fix that issue. And I think it starts from the lower level.
If I ask you about the hospital, the second hospital in Brampton, again it's a provincial issue. How you see the city's role into that? Do we have a second hospital or not yet? Because we saw the shuffles in the ground many of the times. What your thoughts are on the second hospital?
It has been a fake dream sold to Brampton people, which hasn't come out for so long. I understand they are saying we're gonna bring hospital. They said they took a photo of with a shovel and we're gonna bring a hospital, and there's no digging happened there yet.
Okay.
I have drove past by that area so many times.
Okay.
Why Mississauga or any other city which has a smaller population has 4 hospital now? Mississauga, almost similar population. We have more people living in the basement, so our population will be higher. So Mississauga is getting its 4th hospital right now, worth $16 billion, state-of-an-art building.
Okay, that is my next question is, if I ask you to compare the tale of 3 cities, which is Vaughan, Brampton and Mississauga, because you already mentioned about the Mississauga, they have a big downtown area, they have the hospital, stadium. How you compare the tale of these 3 cities, Vaughan versus Brampton versus Mississauga?
See, on one side, the best thing about Vaughan, they are bringing a lot of businesses. A lot of industries are there in Woodbridge, like close to the border of Brampton also you have seen. Being a student back in the time, we used to go have jobs there because there's nothing in Brampton. And like, Mississauga, again, that's the second downtown. They are investing in their city, in their downtown, not like Brampton. They are saying they are revitalization the downtown area. But in all these years, it's a dead city. The city and their people have bought the small homes around the Queen Corridor.
For how many years you are living in Brampton?
16 years. I came
16
in
years?
December 2020. I came in December 2010.
We say Brampton is a vibrant city and you are saying it's a dead city?
That's what I've been hearing from people. You won't believe, I've done quite the door knocking, and out of that, not too many, but 10 houses were like, oh, we won't be here in Brampton by October. We would love to vote for this. We love your agenda. We
And
love.
they want to move out from
They are
here?
moving out. They said we're gonna rent the house. We cannot live in Brampton anymore.
Raghav, what is your plan? And if you get elected, what is your plan? How will be your working as a councillor if you get elected? And you said you are not satisfied, and when you do a door knocking, you hear that people are not satisfied with the sitting councillor here. What is your plan? What are your main couple of plans that you want to work in this way?
My biggest plan is to be people person, to work for the people who have put me in the city hall.
The next municipal election will take place on Monday, October 26th, 2026.
Everybody says that before elections.
100% I agree with that. I have a 3-year-old. We had shooting behind our houses. I was waiting for the speeding issues to be fixed. They are bringing a bulk development closer to my house, which they were bringing 8 condo towers. Tell me which city approves something, and on October they approve a 8 condo tower and like 3,000 houses. And in April, after talking to me, the current councillor, she tells me, oh no, that's not approved. And within 2 days of my conversation with her, on 20th I had conversation in April, 22nd April, those 8 condo towers are blocked and converted into worship site.
Okay.
Do you think any builder will let go of close to 1900 units? No. But why did they have to do it? Because they're losing the ground, they're losing the votes. Just for vote bank, they're doing these things. And I want to bring change. I want to listen to people, not just be at the photo op. I'm not a big fan of the certificates they are bringing. One time it's okay. You met one senior club, you bring a certificate, one time it's okay. You've been called at the same senior club, give or take 7-8 times a year. In 4-year term, and there are multiple, that's just talking one. In our area we have 2. So 2 senior clubs, 7 times on each senior club, 14 certificates. Who's paying for that? It's taxpayer money. Even if it costs $20 for each certificate, multiply that with 50 or 60 senior clubs in the Ward 2 and 6, or maybe more. So we don't want to waste taxpayer money. We want to work for taxpayer money, to save them taxpayer money. I recently put a video, if you would have seen it, about reserve fund of Brampton has been down. If the city really wants to save money, they could have invested that money into a fund.
Where that fund has gone?
We don't know. They don't have answers. If they had answers, people wouldn't have been running against them. If we were really happy with it, it's my first time running into elections. I'm a very novice, but I'm very determined to bring change.
How you see Mayor Brown's working?
Mayor Brown is just working for his slate. Best thing about him, he's everywhere. He is going to 70, 80 events a day. And do you get time for work? Do you get time to do stuff for the city? My election is not against him. It's against his slate, one of his slate. My current councillor we have from our area, she didn't just win the election on her own. She didn't work for it.
How she won?
She won on the shoulders of two people,
Who?
Patrick Brown and Michael Palacci. You can find those pictures. You can't find the agenda, but you can find those pictures from the past social media campaign. Every place they were together.
Is Patrick Brown not supporting you?
Why would he support me? He is only supportive of his slate. Any person running against his slate, he's not with them.
Okay. There was a controversy involving the Niwas living. And then when we read that report that there was a big conflict of interest by the Councillor Kaur and Councillor Tur. So these were the two people who were named in that report that there was a big conflict of interest and their names were there. They knew everything. Still, the funding was being given when Harkirat Singh as a deputy mayor. So how you see that controversy? Is there any facts into that, or you think that it's okay that if you were in their place, what you could have done differently?
There are definitely facts. I believe if a city hall, every councillor is voting on one side, 11-0. How can you see change or you can raise a voice when that's what's happening at our city?
Means nobody raised any question on that?
Nobody raised any question. And if you see that report, the one you're talking about with their names, that report came from a very big companies, media companies. It's not like, I just popped up today and just say this is what the controversy happened. This is where the conflict of interest is.
So how you see the Niwas living controversy? What is there in that?
There's a scam in there.
Scam?
There's definitely a scam. If there's a controversy, there's a conflict of interest. You are a city councillor sitting right now. How can your name be attached to something? Of course, there's money involved. So I haven't gone too much deep into this, but things will come out later in the campaign.
Peel Regional Police budget is approximately 1 billion yearly. And many of the councillors, they voted against when they said there should be accountability, there should be an audit every year. What is your thought on the Peel Regional Police budget of 1 billion? There is a divide between Mayor Brown and divide between Mayor Carolyn Parish on spending on the Peel Regional Police. But we have a Pearson Airport here, we have a marine unit here, and that budget police need it. So as per you, what should be the best scenario? Carolyn Parish says that budget should not be that high. Police should have enough resources, but they already have the resources. So what is your take on that?
I'm totally fine even if the budget goes up, goes down, until unless there's an explanation to it. If it was clean, why didn't they approve the budget audit? They should have approved the audit. Not a single councillor in our city voted for it.
So you are in favor of audit for the Peel Police?
100%. It's our taxpayer money, it's our people's money, and I want to make sure that audit happens once I'm in the city.
Okay.
Yes.
And what is your message to the residents of your ward 2 and 6 and also to the incumbent Ms. Kaur?
My message is, if you're working for people, you don't have to ask for the votes. The votes will automatically come. And if you're looking for change in our city, in our ward 2 and 6, Ward 6 is the future of Brampton. We have tons of space left, and we don't want tiny homes. We don't want bulk development. We want more industry. We want more taxes coming from the industry and more job creation rather than just residential properties. So please vote and come out and vote, because only 20.6% people voted in our ward last time. Even if 25-30% people vote, we will see a flood of change.
Does Brampton have a university?
Brampton doesn't have a university. It's just a 100-seat university which wasn't even built into one of the building. Yes.
So TMU is not a university basically, that is a medical school.
It's a medical school.
Okay, so Brampton does not have a university.
It doesn't have a university.
So Brampton, there was a campaign that Brampton U is coming. What do you know about Brampton U?
I haven't dig too much into it. I'm not going to comment on it.
Okay, and about the auto industry here in city of Brampton, Stellantis, do you know about the Stellantis?
I've heard of that the company left and then they were brought back with some extra incentive, and I think $12 billion was given to them to just stay or something, but they didn't build anything. So I met someone at the people who work at the GM at one of the Chrysler plant in Brampton. They are sitting home right now. It's more than 500 families.
So many jobs got lost.
Many jobs got lost and they are waiting for something to happen.
Okay.
Without pay, they are sitting home right now.
So if I ask you about the downtown Brampton, is that been ignored, or is the production or the construction going on? And around the city we have seen many construction projects are going, and many residents, they are complaining that even the Williams Parkway street and downtown Brampton, the traffic congestion is there because the projects got delayed. The construction people, they don't see all around the week. They see construction people come, they work few hours, they don't work on weekend. How you see that scenario of a traffic congestion, of delayed projects? What is your take on that?
It's a big issue. And like every year it's keep on going. Tell me, how long does it take to build something from McLaughlin and Queen to downtown Main and Queen? It's just a block from McLaughlin to Main, which is a Ontario. It shouldn't have taken too long, but it's been going on from last, I think, good 4 or 5 years, and nothing is happening. If you want to build the city, you gotta be on the fast track. You gotta be on the steroids. Our city is dead right now. Basically, I won't say dead. It's super slow. It's on a turtle speed. If we want to grow, we want more businesses to come, more industry to come. Our city should be on the steroids and on a fast track.
And about the bike lanes in Brampton?
Bike lanes, whichever area is most needed, definitely I am in support of that.
But is Brampton a bike city?
It's not much of a bike city. But if there are trails close by, I think it's good to have bike lanes.
Okay. Before we let you go, anything you want to say to the residents of Brampton, Ward 2 and 6, your message to them?
My message to them is, you won't see your current councillor at the door. If you do, question them, ask them what they have done. Not just like a resume that they are part of this committee, the director of this, but what they have done. If you won't question, you won't get answers. And choose a candidate who wants to work for you, not for their pocket. That's my message to the city of Brampton. And please know about your candidate, and we need more people to come out and vote.
And if anyone has to reach out to you, how can they reach?
They can reach me on my social media. It's Raghav for Brampton, or my phone number 416-890-2068.
Raghav, we wish you all the best for this campaign, and keep doing the hard work. So best candidate will win in the coming elections.
Thank you so much, Mr. Nitin.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
The next municipal election will take place on Monday, October 26th, 2026.